guys, Ash here bringing you another fun video. This time we're going to be talking about the steps for skincare and why it's so important to actually make sure your skincare is maintained on a regular basis. I'm very much an adamant person about taking care of one's skin when it comes down to the wire, because your skin really just says a lot about you, and it also makes for a better foundation for whatever makeup you end up doing. But I am going to go ahead and pop into the shower real quick, get nice and clean so that way my skin is fresh and everything else like that, and then we will talk about the process and I will show you guys a clip of how I do my skin. Now I know that this method may not work for everybody, that what I do may be different from what other people do or what other people are comfortable doing. That's okay. You have your ways, I got mine. This is just what's easy for me. And again, I am here to make sure everybody's life is a little bit easier. Also a side note, I ossified my light switch. Be mad. First thing, after I have showered and gotten myself clean, before I dry my hair, I'm going to use my charcoal mask to kind of open up the pores. Kitty, why are you? The love of cats. For the love of cats that I have. Anyway, I use this bad boy here. And before anybody asks, I know it's going to be a topic of discussion where we got our shirt from. I got this bad boy from Tea Turtle. I love their stuff. It's so fun. It makes me happy and it's just very, very comfortable. So I recommend their products for sure. Here, apply it here and on your chin, because those are the primary areas that you are going to see a lot of your pore buildup and a lot of the blockages. Trust me, this bad boy here, it's by Garnier. Yeah, it's gonna open up everything. It's going to make everything just go like it's disgusting. To laugh as you watch me scream and cry while I take all this crap off. See the pores being pulled, because while I was waiting for this to dry, I simply went and had myself a snack and did my dishes. Multitasking. All of this came off of your face. To keep in mind also is that with charcoal masks like these, you don't want to use them every day. They are not an everyday occurrence. You want to use them at least once a week. Everybody should be doing at least one good deep clean on their skin, at least once to twice a week, just to make sure that you're keeping up with the maintenance. As I try to get rid of this nasty bastard off my face. So hi, I cuss a lot on this channel. If it means just a bunch of. Yeah. I don't know how people put it all over their entire face and then peel it off. I can only do my nose and my chin, but that's because those are my problem areas. Identifying problem areas is step one of using this thing effectively. Oh, it didn't dry all the way. That's fine. Freedom. Ew. To show you exactly how disgusting your skin looks after using this bad boy. Like, this is very telling. This is from part of my nose. You see all that speckling? Yeah, those are your pores, and those are black and white heads that have been ripped up out of you. It's disgusting. And again, I'm going to show you an example. There's a big fat one right there. This one here is actually from my chin, and you can see that this one doesn't have nearly as much, but it still has them. To further up on my face, you'll see here that this one doesn't have practically anything on it. So it's really about identifying problematic areas. And you can already see how it makes the skin look a little lighter and a little bit cleaner. But let's go ahead and move on to the actual skin part where we wash the face. Trust me, if you wash your face after using one of these bad boys, you're going to see a noticeable difference. There's already a noticeable difference that I see in my own skin, but that happens every time. It is okay if you are breaking out. Breakouts do not mean end of the world. If I'm almost 30 and I still get breakouts. This is why skincare is super, super important even at a young age. It is never too early to start moisturizing and cleaning your face. We're going to be using are these two products. I recommend again Acura because they are a fantastic brand and their products are to die for. Voiceover time. So I like to use the skin scrub just for a couple of different reasons. It's got kelp in it and it's really going to help with your skin as well. Just doing circular motions again. The other thing that I really like about this too is that once you have a proper water to product ratio, it's really going to make a difference. Another thing I also like to do is with the hot water, I like to simply just hold the wash rag over my face for a few moments. Kind of think like a spa treatment. It just kind of helps with the skin, kind of opens up the pores a little bit more, and it's really nice and comfortable. Now with the gel, I like to actually do this little consistency thing where it's mostly thick
and just a little watered down, but then once I've got it all in the proper placement, I go in wet hands and just kind of really scrub that bad boy in there. It's going to clean up the face really nicely. It's going to tighten up the skin and just give it that brightening effect, which you can already see here. And again, once I do that, I just hold the wash rag over my face like a hot towel that you would get at a spa. So yeah, it's almost like a spa treatment at that point. But yeah, this is what I like to do with this bad boy here.
So again, a good exfoliant scrub and then a good brightening and cleansing gel is really going to be able to set apart your skincare routine. You can already see how different my skin looks and how clean it looks, and it's so soft to the touch, and that's why I always recommend both those products. We get to move on to the fun part, which is the actual creams, ointments, and moisturizers. The thing I do is I start with a eye cream specific. And eye cream specific means that I look for an eye cream that is mainly focused around this area of the eyes. I suffer from really deep and dark circles. It's a hereditary trait, and yes, dark circles can be hereditary. It's why I do what I can to combat them by trying to drink a little bit more water than usual, as well as taking ice cubes or something cold, like a cold compress, and just lightly laying it. Did you know that cucumbers and aloe vera can actually, like, mixed together, can actually really help with that? Just kind of line it under here on occasion. Yeah, totally helps. But I recommend those cold, like those eye packs you can freeze or heat up to just kind of help kind of bring on some life. Colder items for dark circles are going to reduce any puffiness and kind of just tighten up the skin a little bit. So it's why I recommend it for that. I use it a lot. A lot. Still had acrylic nails. I really struggled with getting it out of the container, and that's probably where a lot of it went, was at the underside of my acrylic nails. But to start off, you're going to just lightly dab a little bit on the under circle right through here. And then you're going to also put some right about here. You do not want to go 100% on the eye because you're going to blend it in and everything and actually get it into your skin. But you just want to start out a little bit with the outer corner, roughly like you're applying eyeshadow, and then it's good to go from there. You tap the eye with clean, like the area around it, you want to tap it with clean fingers. If you're doing this, like I'm doing it right after you wash your face, then yeah, no, that totally works. That just works. You're going to just lightly add a little bit of pressure, let your heat from your hands melt the product a bit, and then you're just going to gently either pat it or just do a circular swiping motions. You do not want to pull this area. It is not good for your skin, it's not good for your eyes, and it's not good for you. So that's why I always tell people, light taps, light taps. Careful not to kind of mess up like I did and you know, accidentally get some on your eyelashes with subsequent that got into your eyes. That's the curse of my family. We have long eyelashes. We can't control that. Kind of, and then you can do a gentle swipe. Don't pull your skin too much. And just a light tapping to just kind of really set in the product. You can see how it's starting to lighten up a little bit. I've been very neglectful of my skincare the past 2 weeks, but I'm getting back into it thanks to people who are watching this video. Thank you. To go in with a Holy Hydration face cream and just kind of do the same motion. A good face cream is so good, and it's going to help and maintain your skincare. It really is. You want to put it everywhere as much as you can. Just not really everywhere, but like a little bit of a drop. You don't want a glob of it on your face. This right here, it works. Just kind of think about circus makeup for clowns. You're also going to bring it down into your neck. Now your neck can be a little bit more, generous with, because something that people don't realize, your neck is part of your face. You may not be able to see it all the time, but the skin you have there is attached to your face, and it overall counts for overall health. It's so important, especially if you're like me and you suffer from a hormonal disorder. I suffer from PCOS, which can cause additional hormones to be present. Being said, I do have some hair growth on my neck. I take care of it by shaving every couple of days. However, moisturizing your skin is going to prevent any nasty redness or rashes or ingrown hairs. And trust me, if you take care of your skin, it's going to show and it's going to really make a difference. If you're rubbing it in like I was, you want circular motions. Now, I'm also going to use one of my wands. Ooh, that was good. Man, and it wasn't even on camera, nobody saw it. Anyway, because this bad boy here is going to help because you can cool them, and it kind of helps reduce any puffiness that any of your skincare products might be causing. Sometimes when you first do them for the first few rounds, your skin's not gonna know what to do with itself, and it's going to kind of have a complete and utter meltdown. Like, what is this? Woman or man, because men can take care of their skin too. Don't let anybody else tell you that they can't. It's like, gays and gays, what is going on here with the skincare? I'm not used to this. Remember, love your skin. Your skin is important. As much as the internal health counts and as much as the mental health counts, the external skincare counts too. You have to remember to be kind to your skin. because your skin is the one that has to get the brunt of the sun during every summer vacation. And that's why I always tell people wear a very good sunblock. I think we're done here. We are not done yet, darlings. I'm almost done, I promise. So you made it this far through the video. Thank you so much for coming and watching so far, but I got a couple more steps. Other product I'd like to use is also by Acure. It is the Brightening Day Cream. I love this product to pieces, and I wish it came in a slightly bigger bottle. I just got a crap ton of it on my shirt. So I rolled a nat 1 on that one, huh? Critical fail. I like this product a lot because not only does it smell good, but it's really just a great product. Like, it's so relaxing, it's comforting, and it just makes your skin really nice and glowy. And honestly, if you wanted to use this as your foundation, like the moisturizer before you put down any makeup or foundation, I encourage that because it gets you glowing. But also it really protects the skin from being overly bogged down. And again, it smells so good. I like to put this on before I go to bed because it just tightens up that skin and it cleans the skin. I've been using this particular product since 2020. Let that sink in. That's how long I've been using Acure in their brand. I've been using e.l.f. since I was a teenager, and I'm almost 29, outing my age. Just really sets the tone, because it's like if you smell good when you go to bed, it means that you're gonna have nicer dreams. You're gonna be a little bit more relaxed when you go to bed. It's just gonna be comforting. Again, I like to go in with this bad boy here just as an extra little tidbit, just to kind of really get all the product pressed in there. But also, if it's still chilled, you're just gonna press it along the skin here, and it's going to just feel really nice. For the face products, I like to use also a face mist. This one here is by Wet n Wild. I love their Care Bear stuff, but that's also because I'm a Care Bear person. I love Care Bears. Anyway, I like to use this bad boy here as just a little refresher, just to kind of top me off. And I'll actually use this throughout the regular day if I'm not wearing makeup. It smells good, it's nice, and it just kind of... A face mister is going to really set a tone. It's going to kind of just remind the skin to just take it all in and just relax. Face misters are really good for doing that. They're good for a refresher. So if you're out and about and you need something to just a little top off, like say it's hot and it's sunny and you're tired, face mister all day, every day. It's going to be a game changer. Go in with some kind of body splash, because again, if you go to bed smelling good and knowing you smell good, it means that you're going to be less likely to sweat throughout the night. It's one reason I also make sure to put deodorant on before I go to bed. You just literally pull an Elle Woods and just let it hover and then just kind of cascade down. This one here is Moonlight Path. It's by Bath & Body Works. Honestly, if you combine this with the red cologne from Five Below, yeah, you're gonna get a really nice scent. It smells just like incense. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching this video. Hopefully this skincare and nighttime routine was as helpful for you as it is for me so much. And please let me know if there's anything in particular you like in the comments below. Any requests, recommendations, things of that nature. Just make sure to be nice and have fun and vibe. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!